For the second time in my life, I'm stood on a railway platform when the world was collapsing around me. My marriage, my family, my business, the pandemic. Never before had it been so uncertain. And for the second time in public, I'm standing there with tears streaming down my eyes and thinking, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm overwhelmed. I want out. And then there's an announcement. And the announcer at the station says, "Stand well back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 4 doesn't stop here." And in an instant, that guy who's always been a happy chappy, tell a joke, life and soul, thought to himself, 2 steps forward, and this is all over. Good morning. We're going to talk a little bit about mental health. I'm going to share some stuff around my mental health, and a little bit of a disclaimer is that there could be some possibility of triggering some thoughts and some feelings and memories for you. So I'll apologise in advance if that is the case. And if that happens, I've already got preparations, because it's just as likely to be me as it will be for you. I'm going to share some thoughts with you around how I've dealt with that situation and where that's taken me right now. And as Vicky says, what I want to do is to inspire people in the room to take a genuine interest in each other. So yeah, I'm Steve, Stephen or Steph. That depends on what dating site you find me on, because clearly I'm now single and ready to mingle. And I'm also on TikTok if you want to find me on there. And I'm on there as the bisexual granddad. Now, I know it's shocking, isn't it? You look at me and think, there's no way is that guy a granddad. So, what I want to share with you is that one thought became a million other thoughts that really were creating the narrative of that life that collapsed. When I was 6, my parents had a little girl. So I ended up with a sister that I didn't want. And through a process of hypnotherapy, when the life that I had fell apart, I uncovered, or the hypnotherapist uncovered, through timeline therapy, highly recommend that if you've never done it, she uncovered that actually that was the start of my issues. Because at that moment, for whatever reason, my unconscious mind at 6 years old felt lonely, abandoned, and rejected. So as a boy who at 14 was curious about his sexuality, I dismissed it as being wrong, as not being something that was acceptable, as being something that I shouldn't even be thinking about. And there were all the comments and all the things that went with that. So I did what, again, any self-respecting guy at the time did. I found the prettiest girl in the village and we got married. And we had kids, and we had a mortgage, and we had cars, and we had the holidays, and we had everything that went with that. But deep inside me was a secret that I was just holding on to. No one knew. My best friends like Vicky never knew. It was just something that I kept a lid on. And the mask that I built around myself was the ego that protected me. And ultimately, I was burning out.